and a very good morning to you. You're watching the Morning News Hour on Times Now. I'm Pratibha. First up, let's get you a big update coming in the Shraddha Walkar case. The Delhi police is expected to file its charge sheet, and it's a over 3,000-page charge sheet that is going to be filed in the Shraddha Walkar murder case. The charge sheet will be filed naming Aftab Poonawala under sections of murder, abduction as well as destruction of evidence. In fact, sources saying that the charge sheet runs into over 3,000 pages, several documents related to the investigation as well as scientific tests that have been conducted until now, including the polygraph test. Details of that going to be mentioned in the charge sheet that will be submitted today. The charge sheet has been scrutinized and approved by the legal team of the Delhi police. These are the details coming in after the probe in the Shraddha Walkar case. Now a charge sheet is going to be filed in the case. Now this would of course lead to the proceeding in the case. Today, Aftab Poonawala's custody also comes to an end, and today the charge sheet in the case is going to be filed in the court. My colleague Priyank Tripathi getting us the details of the charge sheet that has been filed. Priyank, it's a very voluminous, a very detailed charge sheet that has been that is expected to be filed by the police officials. It runs into over 3,000 pages. What are the details that we have?
See, Pratibha, what sources have been suggesting that the Delhi police have primarily relied on the digital evidence. The police team had gone to the one of the cupboard of the Aftab's house. They found the blood stain, and that blood stain was also matched with Shraddha Walkar. The DNA sample report of the bones have already matched. We know that one of the female bone of Shraddha Walkar, which was found by the Delhi police, had cut off a saw, and those saws were also found on the identification of Poonawala. So all these things have been put in by the Delhi police. What they have been suggesting that this is a foolproof charge sheet, and certainly that will get to conviction of the accused.
Right, Priyank, this was a murder case that shocked the entire country. The details of it so gory, as more and more details were revealed on how Shraddha Walkar's body had been chopped into several pieces. Like you mentioned, the police officials have also been able to confirm that the chopped body parts belong to Shraddha Walkar, but the investigation went on for a while with a lot of evidences being collected, and that's the reason why not just for murder and abduction but also destruction of evidence Aftab Poonawala being charged under, because as the investigations have revealed, it was a very detailed plan that went into not just murdering Shraddha Walkar but also disposing of the body.
Yes, Pratibha, initially the Delhi police officials were suggesting that so far they only have the destruction of evidence case, but on the basis of the complaint which was given by the victim's family and after recovery of the remains of the body, the Delhi police filed a case of murder. But the fact of the matter is that they were not so much convinced that whether this will lead to, punishment of harsher punishment for the accused or not, because the evidences were destroyed. It was thrown away at different locations. The mobile handset was thrown in Mumbai. The body remains were thrown into the farthest areas. So it was a very blind murder case for the Delhi police till the time they finally found the remains of human remains from forest area. But that particular time also, they were not convinced that whether these are the bones of Shraddha Walkar or not. They were working on multiple theory. But fortunately, to give justice to the victim, finally the DNA samples have matched. But since Aftab was continuously lying, Pratibha, he was also taken to various tests, which was narco test, where he has revealed that whether how he committed the crime. That had also led to some sort of recovery of evidence. Then he was also taken for the polygraphic test. So multiple scientific tests were also conducted on the accused, which is certainly not an admissible evidence before the court. But what the senior officials have been suggesting, that since it has led to some sort of recovery, that is the thing which will be taken and considered under the Evidence Act of India. So that is the point on this the Delhi police was working. So the cops are hopeful. The prosecution side is certainly hopeful that they have a full-proof charge sheet, Pratibha. But the defense lawyers are yet to come out on it, and during the course of trial, it will be found that whether after the conviction will be proven before the court or not.
All right, Priyank, thank you for joining us with those exclusive inputs. Today, the charge sheet in the case is going to be filed. We're shifting our focus now to some breaking updates coming in.